Thanks, Bell. According to 10 now on your Monday morning, the Peoria NAACP hosting their 61st annual Freedom Fun Banquet this Saturday, and you can expect awards, a keynote speaker, dinner, a whole lot more. Of course, all for a very important organization. Here to tell us more about it is Pastor Marvin Hightower. Pastor, good morning.
Good morning.
All righty. So first off, I want to talk about the theme a little bit here. The shoulders on which we stand. Elaborate on that a little bit.
Well, it's important to look at history, and we don't study history just for the sake of studying history. We study history for our present and then so that we can plan for our future. And so there has been a movement all across the country to cover history. History needs to be discovered and uncovered so that it can be taught, so that we can learn from it, so that we won't go back to doing what was done in the past.
Absolutely. How are the themes usually picked for every year?
Well, they come by inspiration,
okay,
and what's going on across the country. And then also the National Association does play a part in it. But this year's theme, because of all that's going across the country, was important to look at the past.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, there's going to be a lot going on. Obviously, there is going to be an awards ceremony. There's going to be a dinner. What's the part that excites you the most about this whole thing?
Well, the speaker, of course, the main speaker, who was Roland Martin, who's a national commentator, innovator, but also a world-class debater. That excites me. But then also we have a spoken word poet coming to do a special piece specifically for this banquet and those awards as well for those who are in the community doing the work. So it's really an exciting time. It's our one fundraiser of the year because the NAACP branches are all volunteers. So this helps fund the building and things that we need to take care of.
Oh, that's wonderful. I mean, how much time goes into planning all this? Obviously, you got some very high-profile people coming in, a lot of people expected. I mean, how long does it take you to get
we generally start May, June.
Oh, so pretty early on.
Yeah, to get it on, because we want to secure, especially a speaker of this quality, of this capacity, we have to start early to reach out to his people to get everything ironed out. So,
of course,
it starts early. So then, at the end, we won't be scrambling.
Yes, definitely, definitely. And I think it's one of those things too, where there's a lot of meaning there. Obviously, a banquet like this, it's more than just a fundraiser.
Yes.
What excites you the most personally about this whole thing?
Well, it encourages me to continue the fight, to continue, because we're still going through a lot of the fights that were done in the past. So that's another reason why I look back at the past, because some of those same fights are some of the same fights we're having now, just differently. They evolved, and we have to evolve with it. So this gives me the inspiration to keep on pushing, and those on the committee to keep on pushing, those on the executive committee, and those in the community, that it's not over yet. We can't sit back, we can't lay back, we can't just relax, that we have to continue to move forward.
An important and relevant message as ever today, especially. We're going to throw some information on your screen right here. This is going to be happening on Saturday, of course, the Freedom Fun Banquet from 5, and it goes on. Is there an end date, or just kind of goes on through the evening? And
it goes about 8 or 9.
8 or 9? Okay, all
right.
But
I want to also mention that today is the absolute last day that you can purchase a ticket, so the deadline is on us.
Very important, $100 per person. Make sure you get your reservations in today. Pastor Hightower, important info there, so thanks so much for sharing.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. All right. Of course, if you or someone you know wants to join us on Talk of the Town, you can go to 25newsnow.com/community. Go to that Talk of the Town tab and submit the form. We want to hear all about what you want to chat about. And coming up, an author and chef you might recognize coming out with his own cookbook and taking his skills to TikTok. We got a preview on how you can take advantage of some tasty recipes in just a little bit.